a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hello, Buffalo, 60, Cowboy 80.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. On the move, headed right. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Let's go now. 60, 19, 18.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So that brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Now Prater on to send it away. Devin Duvernay to return it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, Williams. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. 1st down throw by Williams. He finds Odunze downfield. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Williams again. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And they get this down to the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's first and 10 at the 28.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
3rd down, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Luther Burden. So that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Williams throwing on 4th. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Hits his running back. And he's brought down. They spot this one right at the 20.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
First down. 38 yards on the play.
To the air, Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39.
Still sticking with the passing game. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 13-0 lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Wizards nothing. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, his guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard lines.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let it up.
Williams from the gun. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 23 on that one. And they're going to have a first down now.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Can't slip that initial tap. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. More from this one right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Complete right side. Burden has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. I'm not sure it altered the throw.
Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and
long. They're going to throw. We'll have the first down and even more. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
He's got it. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Wizards start to fight back with their first points in this game. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Wizards chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Wizards 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Ford on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Let's go now. Check 60, check 70, check.
Sanders going to look to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
18, 5 in. 19, 19, lock.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Browns.
Here's Sanders now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has the hook up again to Njoku. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Throw is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 13-point lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. The coverage team gets him down for 26-yard line.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Williams. The Browns get there and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
These defenders, they can just feel it. You're up a couple scores in the game, and you know what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start to see a little bit more pass. And that's when these defenders pin their ears back. They get home, and they create havoc in a sack just like that.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Canton.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner.
1st and 10.
Hang with us, everybody. More football from Canton on its way. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down. Here's Swift. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Going to run again with Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
He's able to drive that pile of back yard. Stopped by the 5th overall pick in this year's draft. That was Mason Graham. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Working from the gun, Williams. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the cover.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Wizards Wizards get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. This one's caught. And he's brought down at the line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Swift. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
Okay, I got to give some kudos to that defense right there. Sometimes as an offense, you think you can outsmart those guys on the other side. But that defense, they were dialed in for that draw.
On 4th down, it's Williams. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Sanders going to throw here on first. Chased out to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Sanders. Lamb's got it on the sideline. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Wizards will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
This is such the back and forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
One final shot before the half. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Wizards cut into the lead on the last play of the half. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against the defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one right down the middle. And the Wizards chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Has it at the 7. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Drops it underneath, Swift. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Wizards cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Complete over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the gun, Judkins. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Get it. 18, Panther 60, Panther.
Sanders setting to pass. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Dumping this one off to Judkins. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Buffalo 18.
To the air, Sanders. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Sanders going to look to throw. He brings it in. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grab the lead on their first series of the half. David Njoku, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams from the gun. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives him a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
They'll work against the blitz. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
He's back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. A touchdown aside, and that freight as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Called in by Lamb, right side. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now Sanders. Lamb has another one. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Let's go. Go.
To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down.
First down now, ball at the 33. He's going to throw it again. Brought in close to the 8. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Escapes the pocket. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Okay, ready?
So now from further back, another try at first and goal.
67, Buffalo 18.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has it in close. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Headed out right. He can run it. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Escapes the pocket. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. He's the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that means first down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Canton. Wizards trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.